Alright, so today we're going to start out with a nice little example here. I want to see what sine of b over tangent of b would equal. So if you simplify it, the joke is that you would end up with cos b. Haha, that's a good joke. Get it? Because it's cosine of b. You guys probably think that's lame. Anyways, moving on. So now we got some more complicated type fractions. We're looking here. This is all kinds of a mess. So once again, what I would notice, one term and one term being added together to make a single term. So that means we're going to need to get a common denominator and work this out. So this side gets multiplied by sine over sine. And remember, you have to multiply the top and the bottom because these are expressions. See, since you're working it out as an expression, you have to keep it the same. And the only way to do that is to multiply by an equivalent of 1. This side here is going to get multiplied by 1 plus cosine and 1 plus cosine. So what we have, this will end up being a sine squared over sine 1 plus cosine. On this side, you have a 1 plus cosine times 1 plus cosine. You have to FOIL this. You have to do this whole method. And for the sake of saving time, it's going to be 1 plus 2 cosine plus cosine squared over sine and 1 plus cosine. Okay, so now we have a common denominator, so let's see if there's anything we can simplify here. And I'll give you a hint. Take a look at this and that. Those should combine to equal, hopefully, you said 1. So that will give us 1 plus 2 cosine over sine then 1 plus cosine. One plus 1 is 2. So you have a 2 plus 2 cosine over sine of 1 plus cosine. So there, we factor out a 2. If we do that, you have 2, 1 plus cosine over sine 1 plus cosine. So now we notice we're canceling. So you have a 2 and then a 1 over a sine, which will equal 2 times cosecant. Alright, in this example, what I would do is I would look for identities to maybe make this a little bit easier, so I've put a hint down here. So, with identities, that comes out to equal cosine. That is secant. That's reciprocal is 1 over cosine squared. Cosine will cancel and leave you with 1, which is good. Alright, this last one. Give this one a shot. It's a little bit tricky, but we'll go over it also in class. And here I give you a hint, the conjugate. If you don't remember what a conjugate is, what that means, you learned in Algebra 2, is what makes the difference of squares. So here, if I'm multiplying the left side by the conjugate of 1 minus sine, I would be multiplying I one plus sign to the top and bottom. And how you would know to do this if I wasn't telling you is anytime you see something in this situation where it's diagonally the same, diagonally these are conjugates, you're going to want to get this on the bottom like that. And so if worst comes to worst, just multiply the top and bottom by what's over here to try to make it look the same, because there's no identities, there's nothing you can cancel, anything like that, and then work it from there. So that concludes today's notes. Hopefully this makes a little sense. And like I said, watch the recording a couple times if it's still confusing, and that'll help out. Anyways, have a good one, guys.